Hey everybody, welcome here. It's Timmy from Chalk Couture, and I am excited to come to you tonight with a new project. And what's really cool is that we are going to be reusing a board that we had used earlier for a Christmas design. And we are going to repurpose it and create a beautiful sign that would be perfect for the upcoming Valentine's Day holiday or just general home decor. It'd be great for wedding even. And we're going to spruce it up with some flowers from the You Are Enough transfer that just came out and is still available. So if you're just joining me, welcome. It's great to have you here. My name is Timmy. I am a Chalk Couture designer, and I am always really excited to be able to have the opportunity to share Chalk Couture with you and give you some ideas about how you can use our products to spruce up and make some beautiful home decor. I see that we have a few people joining us. My daughter Kaylee is with us. Hey Kay, thanks for coming and watching. And Heidi, I also see you're here. Oh, Euphrasia. Oh, so nice to see some of my fellow designers joining. It's always so great to have you. If you're watching this on replay, please feel free to say hi, tell us where you're calling from, and let me know if you've ever joined one of my lives before. I can't wait to meet you. If you are joining for the first time, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and that will give you a notification when I go live next time, so you won't miss out on any of my projects. And certainly if you are not a designer and you would be happy to share this stream with other folks, please feel free to click that share button that's in the bottom left hand corner of your device. Hey Heidi, thanks for coming. Thanks for saying hi. Now before we jump in here, I just want to put in my website address, so in case you see something that you might like and want to know how you can get it for yourself, you can just go to my online store at chalkcouture.com/Timmy, and I'll pin that right there to the top of the page, so it'll be here and you can access it afterwards. So let's go ahead and show you the project that we're going to be working on here today, and let's see if I can get that. Oop, and I realized you got me talking twice, so let me get rid of that. All right, so now you should only be hearing me once. Sorry if there was both of me going on there at the same time. In this top corner here, I'm actually going to move this out of the way and put my image here in the corner. Let's see if we can get that to move. Oh, let's see. We didn't want that to be A. We want this to be A. And this to be B. Oh, there we go. Oh, what happened? I'm very little in the corner there. Not sure why that's in a funny spot. Well, all right. So anyway, you can kind of see me a little bit in the corner. I've been trying to get my multi-view to work here. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I am definitely trying and getting this new technology to work for me, and I'm not sure if I'm getting it totally right, but well, you can see me in a little corner, so, and it's not in the way of the transfer, so even better. Okay, so if you're new to Chalk Couture, let me tell you a little bit about Amy. Great question. Actually, the one is that's behind me says actually I can. And this, I'm sorry, it's not. It says, I can do hard things. Sorry, so that's it. And this is one of the transfers that you can get on my site. It's a size B transfer for $14.99. So I can do hard things. It comes in 2 pieces. And actually, when I created this today, I did a little video, so you'll see that popping up on my site in the next couple of days. And that reminds me, of course, if you are interested in seeing other projects or videos or even coming to classes that I do locally, you can find out all of that information in my VIP group. If you'd like to join, just go ahead and type in VIP in the comment section, and I'll be sure to send you information about how you can join. It's there where I promote my specials, and I give people first dibs on my classes, and also post videos and special project ideas. So Definitely. Yeah, Amy, no problem. So glad to have you here. So as I said, tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be repurposing our box frame that I had created in one of my classes in December. This is our Believe transfer with the Santa Claus is coming to town. I love doing this one. It's lots of fun. For those of you that are new to Chalk Couture, this is one of our surfaces that we do sell. And it is a one-time use board. So like many of our surfaces, we sell both chalkboard surfaces as well as wood surfaces. Our chalkboard surfaces are reusable, so you can wipe them off because our chalk paste is water soluble, and you can reuse your surface. But when we're using our wood box frame, you can't reuse it. So this is not going to erase very nicely. It still is using our water soluble chalk paste, but it won't come off really nicely. So, but the nice thing is either side is chalkable. So I haven't chalked this back side yet, and that's exactly what we're going to do today in this session. Now, the one thing I really love is that I, as a designer, am privileged to be able to interact with so many talented people on my team and within our designer community. And it's through them really that I get lots of great inspiration about projects to do. And so this actually project was inspired by another one of the designers on our team, and her name is Cheryl. She is incredible. I love watching her videos and checking out her lives. And this idea actually came from her. So what we're going to be using are two transfers, and I always like to kind of mix and match, so I'm always excited when we find some opportunities to do that. This is our P.S. I Love You and You Are Loved transfer. And again, if you're new to Chalk Couture and this is the first time you are watching, it is important to note that our transfers are unique. They're not like other things that you find out there. They are not stencils or vinyl cutouts, but instead they're silk screen transfers. So they actually are a fabric mesh. And when you take them out and you peel them back from the backer sheet, you can actually see that fabric. So you can see my hands coming right through here, through that screen. And it's this screen area that we want to use to cover with our chalk paste or our ink to leave the design behind. Why is that so unique compared to like a stencil? Well, if you've ever had the experience of using a stencil, you might know that sometimes it's really hard to get your stencil to stay flat. It might also be moving around on you, which could be problematic. Sometimes you get bleed through when you are working with a stencil. With a stencil, oftentimes you will actually pounce your medium on top. Here you'll see that we are just going to smoothly move our chalk paste across this surface, and it's going to leave a beautiful design. So this is actually two transfers in one. We're only going to use this bottom portion, the You Are Loved, perfect for Valentine's Day. So you'll see these white mark here. This is a cut line, and we're going to just cut the transfer along our cut line. Now, I am not the perfect cutter. It does not have to be perfect. The only thing you're really concerned about, other than the fact that I need a new pair of scissors, I definitely need a new pair of scissors that's a little more sharp than these. The only thing that you want to be concerned about is that you don't get cutting into the screen area, because you want to make sure that you have enough adhesion around it to make it stick really nicely. So I am just going to write on the back of this so that I know which side is the back when I go to replace my transfer back on this backer sheet. That's an important thing to note because our transfers are reusable, and all you need to do is wash it off with a little bit of water, and let it dry, and then it'll be ready to reuse over and over again. So what we're going to do is we are going to go really simple with our design, we're going to use just white chalk paste. And then we are going to use this beautiful flower from the You Are Enough transfer. Now let me just tell you a little bit about this transfer set. This is a brand new transfer that is available only on our websites. So if you're interested in ordering this, this comes with a beautiful kit. Just for $34.99, you get this transfer, you get a hexagon shape board, you get 4 chalk paste singles, 3 colors that are brand new and are only available through the kit, and you also get a squeegee. All of the materials you need to create a beautiful board. And if you're looking through the comments, you'll see when I posted my website, you can actually see a picture of the finished You Are Enough project. It is incredible. They are only while supplies last though. So if you like this or you like the flowers that come with it, I would definitely say get to my website and pick it up, because once they're gone, they will be gone. So I think we're going to use this. We might even use a little extra there, but I think these 2 we're just going to put aside. We're going to use those for another time. So this I've already used before, so I am just going to mark this so I know which side is the right side. And there's my Zoe. She just said hello to everybody in case you heard her. And we're going to start the project. So you're going to see how fast and simple it is to create with Chalk Couture. Now, one of the things I'm doing here is I'm laying out a towel, and the reason why I'm doing that is that this towel is just going to give me an opportunity to fuzz the back of our transfer. We do this so that we can be sure that when we want to pull this transfer up from our surface, we'll be able to do so nice and smoothly, and we won't have it be so sticky that it'll be hard to come and pull up. Why is that important? Well, as I said, these are fabric silkscreen transfers, and so we want to make sure that we don't stretch the transfer. So 2 tips to know about when you're using our transfers. One is fuzz it well when you're going to be using it on a sticky surface, especially a really, really sticky surface like glass or ceramic. And yes, you can chalk on those surfaces in addition to wood or chalkboard surfaces. But you want to make sure that you fuzz them on those really sticky surfaces really well first. And that's so that you can avoid it sticking so much that you have to pull really hard to pull it up and risk stretching your transfer. So I am going to place the You Are Loved here right at the bottom, pretty close to the bottom. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. I'm just eyeballing it here. And I'm just going to make sure that it is adhered nicely to the board and there's no air bubbles. So I usually run my finger over the screened area and just make sure that it is nicely adhered. So do that. Make sure that all is good. And then I can also take a squeegee here with nothing on it and just pull the squeegee across, just again to ensure there's no air bubbles. Why do I not want air bubbles? Well, what happens when you use our screens is when you place them down on it, you want to make sure that you've got all of this surface touching so that you'll have a nice clean design left over. If you have air bubbles, then that air bubble is going to get in the way of you having a nice clean transfer. So this is our white chalk paste, and as you can see, it's getting pretty close to the end of its life. These are sold in 3-ounce containers. We also have a variety of colors in addition to white, 29 actual colors. So lots of colors to choose from. But white is definitely by far our most popular color and most ordered. And as you can see, it gets a lot of use here. Now, what I wanted to show you is that the consistency of your chalk paste should be like that of yogurt. So if it feels a little thick, that's not uncommon because as it's exposed to air, it is definitely going to start to dry up a little. So just make sure that you have a little water bottle nearby so that you can squirt it in if need be and give it a quick stir before you use it. Now, the only areas we really are concerned about chalking are these ones in the screen, and it's really simple to chalk, and all you do is put your squeegee into your chalk paste container, and then you just pull the chalk paste across your design. That simple, really. It is just that simple. Now, a little bit goes a long way, and you want to move at a fairly good clip. Try not to dilly-dally too much, or oh, looks like I had a little bit of red there left over in my chalk paste container. Sometimes that happens when I use these for classes and people mix and match a little bit. That's all right. I'm not too worried. And we just want to squeegee off any excess. Make sure there's no lines that are going to be left. And then gently pull, and not from the corners, and reveal the design. So perfect, so clean, and it didn't move around one iota. That is it. That was so easy, wasn't it? Now I have a water bath here right next to me, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my transfer into the water bath, and we will clean that up when we finish our design. And I can give you a quick tip about how to do that if you need it. So we've got our You Are Loved, and now we want to start adding our flowers. I'm just going to move this up here a sec so that you can see this flower design here. And if you're worried about getting your hand in that, you could turn your sign around if you wanted while you're working, or you could let that dry thoroughly before you go to your next spot. So again, we're going to fuzz our transfer, and then we are going to go ahead and add it to our board. Now, if I want to make sure that this really is nicely dried, I can also just take a little dryer here. That way I won't get any fingerprints or smudges on it. All right, that's all it takes. Pretty quick. And I'm just going to test it out here. Amy, that's a great question. Yes, you can get the small paste singles. There's about 10 different colors, and they come in paste samples like this. So I do have every color that is available in the catalog. So if you wanted to see what colors were available, you can check out there or just send me a note and I can let you know. But yes, these retail for $2 a packet, and they're considered single use, but I'll tell you that you can get a good size project out of them, even a couple of projects if you need it. So definitely you can get those small samples that way. All right, so what I want to do is decide, yep, that's nice and dry, decide where I want to place this. So I want to go this way. Yeah, I think I do. So my plan is I'm going to put them 1, 2, and 3. What's really great is that I don't need to worry about washing it in between. I can just go ahead and place it down and reuse it again. So we're making it really simple, just using the white. And again, this idea I borrowed. Oops, there's another big spot of red somewhere. We'll have to see if we can cover that up a bit. Ugh, I'm going to have a little red apparently in my flowers unintentionally. That's all right. Not too concerned. Again, that is probably because there was a little red chalk paste that somehow got mixed in with my white container at one of my classes. Again, I'm not too worried about it. A little extra color is not going to cause too much of a dilemma in my mind. Now, I am nailless, as you probably can tell, so I do use these little guys here to help give me a little boost. Yeah, so you can see a little bit of that red that came through. So one of the ways that we could fix that, and actually I can't quite see it on the camera, so maybe only I can see it, but we're just going to lay that back down and fill our squeegee back up. And again, we're going to just cover the screen, take off the excess, put it back in the jar. It's kind of relaxing, I find, and pull up our transfer. And I think we're going to do one more because it is so pretty. Now, I haven't been really lining it up in any specific way, but you could use the top of this board here to line it up so that you know all of these are nice and lined up. Up to you. I think one of the nice things about Chalk Couture in making your own items is that it doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, it's better when it's not perfect, because then it really is truly something you know that was hand designed and doesn't look like it was a machine that made it. Again, no nails here, so I'm just going to pull that up, and you can see nice, clean designs. Now, if I wanted to fix that little bit of red, if you can see it or it bothers you, all I'd need to do actually is lay the transfer back down over this once it was dry, and I could, you know, fix that up a little, which I may do. So I'm going to let that sit there for a minute and decide if I really want that to happen. And then I think I'm going to try to sneak in one more on here with this smaller transfer. And notice I'm holding it up here a little bit. And you know what? Let's not hold it up. Let's just get out my little heat gun here before I end up pulling off some and not meaning to. So this little heat tool makes things dry pretty quickly, and on the wood surface even faster. Yeah, we are definitely clean here. Now, like I said, if I wanted to fix that one, I have that little bit of red and I don't want it there, I can just lay this right back over exactly where it was before and just go over it with a little more white and get rid of that red that somehow got stuck in there. Pull that up. Yep, and that took care of it. Red is gone. So that's it. That's all that took. That was kind of fun, huh? Easy, easy. And then we're just going to add in this guy here now. Now I don't have to worry about where this goes. It's not going to cause any problems putting it where I want. Even though I'm overlapping, it's dry, so it's not going to hurt anything. And this project was so simple, but so elegant with just the white. And look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, let me just remind you, this was not my design idea. This was an idea from another one of the designers on our team. Very talented. It's one of the great things about being a Chalk Couture designer. Is that we really do share ideas with one another and are happy to do so. And so you don't have to be super crafty. Can use our tools to make you look like a crafting rock star. And that's what it did. So that, my friends, was it. That's all it took to create that fun little design. So now we have reused our chalkboard surface and transformed our Christmas one-side design to our You Are Loved design on the back. How sweet is that? I hope you liked this one. Now, this one I thought was a lot of fun, and I am excited that I had an opportunity to share it with you. Now, before I go, you know, it's always good to kind of show you my little cleanup thing. This didn't take too long, so let me just take a few minutes and show you how we're going to go ahead and clean this up. Really simple. So I'm just going to put my sign here off to the side. These guys are already washed. We didn't use them, so we'll just put those off to the side as well. And I'm going to get my backer sheets out here and make sure that they are ready. And the You Are Loved is also here, so we are ready to put those on there when we get them cleaned up. So as I said, remember, our surfaces are cleaned up with water. So I have just a little water bath going on right here. And I have a towel, the one we used for fuzzing. And I'm going to use that to lay these out. So let me show you how quick and easy it is to clean up. I'm going to start here with my little squeegee. And all that's in here is water. That's it. Nothing magical. As I said, this is water-soluble chalk paste, so it's going to come right off. And I'm going to let that dry. And these board erasers work great at cleaning up our transfers. So I'm just going to rub it across and clean off that excess paste. And then put it aside with the sticky side up so it can dry. That's it. Really that fast. And if you're in a little bit of a hurry and you want to reuse that transfer, you don't want to wait till it thoroughly dries, all we really need to do is make sure that we have washed and dried the adhesive side. So I'll show you so we can actually get it right back on our backer sheet pretty quickly here. So cleanup is super fast. Don't need any special supplies, just water. And I would definitely recommend getting our board erasers. Right now, they are out of stock on my website, but I do have some available on hand that you can order from me directly. So if you're interested in any of the items that are showing up on my site that are out of stock, please check in with me. I may very well have some. I do keep some inventory on hand, or I can certainly let you know when it comes back in stock. I am regularly checking our inventory and making sure that I let my customers know when things are coming back in. This little paste stirrer here, I reuse those, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick that there. That's it. That was the water. I'm going to put it off to the side here just for a sec. Hope that my pup doesn't decide that it looks like something good to eat or drink. She's going to drink chalk paste. That's probably not very good. And then I just have another towel here. I'm just going to show you quick how you can quickly pat these dry and then put them right back on your backer sheet. So this was my flower backer sheet. Remember, we wrote on the back, so to remember what side this goes on. And then it just goes right back on. And then it's ready to use again and again. That is all it takes. So easy to clean and so easy to do a quick project. It's very relaxing. It's like kind of a nice way to end out a work day after having been off for a little while. I'm sure many of you, like me, came back to your desks and started working today after maybe being off for the Christmas and New Year's holidays. So it's nice to be able to take a few minutes and just do something a little crafty and enjoy for myself. I hope that you found this project to be fun, that you got a little inspiration. And again, remember that if you are watching this on the replay, be sure to say hi and give a comment, and also to, let's see if I can get me back here. So you've already seen my project. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Perfect. Let me know if you're interested in learning a little bit more about how you can order products, or even if you want to learn a little bit more about what it means to be a Chalk Couture designer, and how you might get started with your own business. Being 2019, the beginning of the year, it's a great time to be thinking about ways in which you can maybe earn some extra money for your family, or maybe that special trip or vacation. That's part of the reason why I do it, is I really just wanted to be able to have a little bit of extra income and really have the opportunity to create something that was mine and watch it grow. And I've been really blessed. We have over 25 people on our little team and growing, and I'd love to be able to share with you about what it's all about. So if you're interested and you're watching, let me know. And if you're watching on the replay again, just let me know and say hi. And I appreciate you all very much for being a part of my lives, and I cannot wait for the next time we get together. So please be sure to let me know if you're interested in products, or the my classes, or even the bundles online, or of course the business opportunity itself. So great to talk to you all. Have a great night. Talk to you soon. Don't forget, subscribe so that you'll know when I'm going live next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.